Hey, what's up, everybody? So we have seen the December update now. It's been about a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, and we're noticing a lot more Ionod upgradable scrolls on the auction house. Sure, there's not 100,000 of them on the auction house, but as you can see here, we are currently Morpheus server, and there's one here that's been up here for at least 6 hours and is down to the last 29 minutes with nobody bidding on it at a flat 5,000 gold or a bid price for 4,500. So it looks like, no confirmation can be said exactly, but it looks like the Ionod scrolls are a lot more common now since they converted everything down to the 3 systems. So there's only an Ionod weapon scroll, an Ionod armor scroll, and an Ionod accessory scroll. So it looks like they are a lot more common, and it still has not had the major effect of increasing the Ionod, the delphinad upgradable weapons and armor. So delphinad upgradable weapons and armor are still actually very, very cheap. We're seeing people still shouting in faction selling the ocean shirt for 4,500, which is pretty much the Wisp price. We're also seeing weapons and, right around the 8,000 gold mark here on Morpheus that are Ionod upgradable. Granted, Ionod weapon designs are a little bit more scarce and rare. I have not personally seen one on the auction house, but since it's been the holidays, I haven't been on much. So I'm sure they do drop, and I'm sure they have been on the auction house. I don't know what the going rate is, but we did touch upon this, that if you can get an Ionod upgradable armor piece and an Ionod design for under, say, 12,000 gold, you're probably going to want to grab those two things, because when the change happens in potentially January in 2.5, you're going to be able to break down Ionod gear into wisps. And so currently you get 120 wisps for that chest piece. So this cloth chest piece will currently give you 120 wisps for this, and that gives you approximately like 4,000 gold or so. The current price for the wisp, the cloth width, is 36 gold approximately. They've never dipped down below 30 gold really on my Morpheus server here. So giving the fact that as you upgrade, you get around 5 times more. So an Ionod armor with that upgrade would give you around 600 wisps. 600 wisps at around, we'll just go low on 30 gold each, is 18,000 gold for an Ionod upgrade, just breaking it down in the wisps. So right there, if you only pay around 12,000 gold for that plus the design, you've come out with around 6,000 gold profit. Huge profit just for preparation and doing that. So there's the fact that maybe the wisp prices will decrease. Well, you saw we've already given an estimate of 30 gold. So if you go down all the way to 25 gold for the wisp prices, even then you're still looking at 15,000 gold for breaking it down into wisps, which is still going to generate you a small profit, nothing great, if you bought it at total of 12,000. But currently, those designs are 5,000 or less. The shirt itself is 4,500, so you're looking at 9,500 gold right now. Currently, I could just buy that, boom, wait 1 month, next month, if they do change the system where you can break down the Ionod armor, you can get, say, 600 wisps. We don't know the exact numbers. We haven't seen the data out of Korea yet, but this is going on past history and guesstimations. So based on that, you're going to make nearly double your profit on that. Even if the wisp prices decrease significantly, go down to like 25 gold per wisp, you're still going to be making a few thousand gold profit for just a 1 month investment. It is a really smart thing to do. It's a really great thing to invest in money right now. And so if you have a lot of excess money or you want to take a chance on this, this is what I highly recommend doing. If you find any chest pieces that are right around the wisp value prices, and you can find some Ionod designs, the Ionod designs actually might decrease in value when they introduce, because in January they're supposed to introduce the new salvage system, or the scrap system, I believe it is, where you're going to be able to pick up pieces, scrap pieces, and then combine them together, just like the Black Pearl designs, and then combine them together and get a Ionod upgradable scroll. So they're going to be making the Ionod upgradable scrolls a lot more common as the months progress. So as the January update comes, these Ionod scrolls probably will actually decrease in value. If these decrease in value a lot, that just means that the actual delphinad upgradable stuff should dramatically increase in value as people start to upgrade because it's cheap, it's worthwhile, and the Ionod stuff is actually really good. It's probably the best in class right now. Maybe besides some tier 6 obsidian, which is very, very hard to get. So ionite stuff is very, very valuable, and right now people just aren't valuing ionite stuff enough, in my opinion. Delphinad upgradables are a great thing to invest in right now if you have no, just the money laying around, and if you can't find any scrolls on the auction house, don't worry. Invest in delphinad upgradable weapons and armors. You really can't go wrong, especially if you buy them right at the wisp value.